Hello, this is Xilog and this is my lake tutorial. For a lake or a river you need three parts. It's the mesh, it's like the overside of the river so that it looks like water. Then you need a post-process volume and a physic volume. So first we start with the mesh. You can find it if you click here on game and use bp underscore island here. Here it is, bp underscore island waterplane underscore lakes. Okay, why I use this and not the other? There is one shared lakes, it called. Wait, I can search for it. Here, a for underscore lake, for example this, or shared lake, this. The problem with this both is that if you fly too much away with your bird, I don't know, this don't, it's load very late. So with very low settings, it could happen that you are in the water and you still don't see the mesh. So you don't see that there is water, but you swim in it. I had this on my map and I every time see water because I had my settings on very high, and the players with very low settings don't see any water. So to prevent this, you use bp underscore island waterplane underscore lakes. So this. Now we scale it a little bit up so that it looks better here. Okay. Something you should know is that if you scale it up, you scale up the texture too. So if you scale it up too much, your water looks very unnatural. So this is part one we need. Let's check this. Yeah, looks nice. Don't mind if I don't paint the ground, so I let the grass inside, it's okay. So this is the first part. Now this looks like a small lake, it's okay. So I start now, as you can see what happened if we only have one of the three parts. So you can see what every part do. So as you see, looks fine. Yeah, I think I don't have sound on in this tutorial, so wait. So okay, I now put sound on that you hear. Yeah. There are no sounds, no splashing sounds, no wet feet, nothing. And you can, yeah, run under it. This has nothing to do with water. It only looks like. So now next one. We need a physic volume. So we go in here. Physic volume. We put it in. Bam. So now we scale it up a little bit to change between this three here You only need to press the spacebar. Very easy changing. Nice tip. So okay, now I check. Yeah, matches. Keep sure that the physic volume covers the whole area that you use for the lake. But yeah, not too much. Can make this a little bit shorter, yeah. So sometimes you have the problem that around your lake it goes down and the physic volume looks out of the landscape where no water is. And then the gamers can, yeah, they can swim in the air because there's no water, because this volume looks out of the, yeah, out of the landscape. Okay. Now we make some options. The fluid friction we need to make to 0.95 and then change this to water volume and physic on contact. So water damping could be made to 0.5, but it's optional. So now to match this, I use this view. So, and now you can go here on show and click here on landscape, and now the landscape is hidden. And I don't know, I hope you see it in the tutorial. This blue, or yeah, this purple line is our mesh, and this is our box. And now with the arrow keys we can put it a little bit up until it matches. Yeah, it's very close, it's okay. So now here you can go back to the normal window. If you press this button, the window in that you press it is maximized. So if I press it here, this is maximized. Here I get back. We want this. So okay, now we can test again. Okay, sounds must be still on, and now you can hear the water sounds. And I'm half in water. And I can swim. Yeah, problem is, yeah, the underside looks a little bit unnatural. Okay. Okay, now the last we need is the post process. It's for the, yeah, for the blue underwater blur that you have underwater. If you see this, I don't know, I make this in a later tutorial. It's the flow map on the original, the island map. Here is a lake or a river or something, and the flow map that is kept in the material says, okay, here flow on this round, so don't mind this. We do this on a later tutorial. So okay, now we get this post-process volume. Can give it here. And we do the same, we scale this up. Okay, looks good. Okay, and now the same. Okay, so now we need to put some stuff in here. Here you need to enter the saturation. I hope I spelled all this right. And do it to 0.8. If you, I don't know all this from myself. I copied this from the island, a screenshot on the other screen to know what I must put in. So don't mind if you don't know all this. You can go to the island and copy all this stuff out, or make a screenshot from what they entered here. So, scene color. They used fringe intensity and vignette intensity and put it to 3 and to 0.87. Then what's the next? Deep of field. Let's check this. Is it here? Method is causation. Then the focal distance, near transition region, far transition region, scale, near blur size, and far blur size is on. So we put this to minus 2500. This to 0, this to 15,000, scale to 1, and blur to 0, and far blur to 1. Okay. Here the underwater sound is underwater amp for underwater sounds when you enter. Post-process blend radius, where is this? There, post-process blend radius to 5. Okay. And now we can check. There are two things that are optional. So we do this a little bit later. Let's run in. Okay, you see? Oh, there's a blur. Looks a little bit more natural. Okay. If you use this post-process for other stuff, like maybe I don't know, poison lake with green water, or to cover the area under lava, you can go here to film and activate tilt, and then let's make it here red. Okay. Yeah, you've seen it. If you now go in, it's completely red. Only for your info. Okay, we put this out and enter the other two things that are on the normal waters. It's here in mix blenders or blendables. You put two things in, and the first is pp underscore underwater extinction underscore inst. Okay. Underwater extinction underscore inst here. And the second is pp underscore underwater distortion underscore oh no, it's pp water screen distortion inst. Those two are normal from the island in this. And we start it. Yeah, now it looks mostly like in the island. Okay. Now you see you have this line here that looks very unnatural. And to get this away, we get out of here. And you need to keep in mind that your post-process volume, this one, need to be in the persistent level. So here we go to edit event, and it's the first two, on post-process volume enter and on post-process volume left. We need both of this. This pops up, it's a level blueprint, and the other two. So now we have this both. Okay, this is my level blueprint. Yeah, bam. Okay, now what we need are those. Keep this down here. So this is my enter, this is my left. So when we enter this volume, we want that the water line change to the water line of this lake. So copy this here. Here I use basic copy paste, Command C, Command, yeah, I don't know what is W, U, V, I don't know what it is. So this, now we need to find out our water line for this. We use our mesh, and our mesh is the Z level and copy this in here. Okay. So now when we enter this post process, the game changes the water line to this level. It's the level of our lake, and set it to it's underwater and it's river water. This is okay for lakes. So when we left this volume, we want to change it back, because if we don't do it, I show you this. It's interesting. Yes, there's something in here. So now enter, and man, looks much better. No blue line, or yeah, we have a small blue line, but it's, yeah, this look really natural. So now the problem is when we go out, don't make this left thing inside happen. And you see this line there on the stone. I hope you can see it. Here. And now you see this, yeah, this brown particles around me. So the game has set the water line to this level. And you see under the water line, it's look wet, and you have the underwater particles flowing around me. I'm not in water, but the particles are there. So we need to change it back. So we go here to blueprints, open level blueprint, and there. Do this and set this to the normal water level. And here is set, yeah, it's not longer underwater and it's not river water, so it's fine. We compile this. Now everything is fine. We can go in. Swim, everything looks natural, water flow in, the water looks great, the height is good, so when you don't swim, yeah, it's okay. The physic volume could be a little bit higher, but it's okay. Looks very natural. Yeah. I hope you learned something, and see you in the next tutorial.